This question is from the assignment of AOR, that is Operation Research, which is a subject from IGNOU. This is the fourth question, B part, which has to be solved by two methods. So we'll do the first one, north corner method. In this you have to allocate the minimum resource in the northwest corner. So in this table, the northwest corner is this one. So we will have to allocate this 22 here, as it is less than this 30. So we'll allocate it here, which will make it 0, and subtract 22 from this 30. Now it is 8. Now this has become 0, so we will have to eliminate this column. Now we have these 3 columns and these 3 rows. So the northwest corner is this one. Requirement is 35 and availability is 8. So availability is less than requirement, so we'll allocate this 8 here and make it 0, and subtract 8 from this 35. Now it is 27. So now this has become 0, so we have to cut off this row. Now the northwest corner is this one. Requirement is 27 and availability is 40. So we will have to allocate this 27 here, which will become now 0, and subtract the 27 from 40. Now it will be 13, and we will cut this column also. Okay, now we have these cells left. So we have to allocate this 13, as it is less than 25 here in the northwest corner. It will be 0 now, and we have to subtract this 13 from this 25. 12. Now this is 0, so we have to cut off this row. Now only 2 cells left, so we will allocate this 12 here and this 41 here. This will become 0, this will also become 0, and this will also become 0. Now we have to solve this. We will take this number 23 and multiply it with 22, then add this number into this plus this 17 into 27 plus 20 into 13 plus 12 into 12 plus 32 into 41. 506 plus 486 plus 17 into 27 will be 459 plus 260 plus 144 plus 1312. We will get the amount as 3167. So by solving this question with northwest corner method, we will get the transportation cost, this 3167. Okay, now we will do this by the next method, which is Vogel's approximation method. First we have to calculate row penalties and column penalty. As we have 3 rows, we will write R1, R2 and R3, and 4 columns, C1, C2, C3 and C4. With row penalty, what we have to do is we have to find the lowest number, minimum number, which is 16 here, and subtract it from the next minimum number, which is 18. So we will write 18 minus 16, 2, and from second row 12 and 17, 17 minus 12, 5, and then from third row 22 minus 12, 10. The same we have to do in this column penalty. We have to subtract this minimum number from the next minimum number in the first column. So 22 minus 12, 10, then from second 27 minus 17, again 10, then 16 minus 12, 4, and 32 minus 18, which will be 14. Now we have to look for the highest number, which is 14 here. We will use the column 4. From column 4, we have to find the lowest number, which is 18 here, and allocate this 30 here. Now this 30 will become 0, and we will subtract this 30 from 41. It will remain 11. Now this has become 0, so we will have to eliminate this row. Now we will not use this row in calculating row penalty and column penalty. Calculate the penalties again. We will leave the first row and start with the second one. It will be same, and it is be same again. Then while calculating column penalty, we will leave the first cell. So we have to subtract 12 from 22. 22 minus 12, 10, then 28 minus 17, because we have to leave the first column, 11, then 20 minus 12, 8, and 51 minus 32, which will be 19. Now the highest number is this 19, so we will take the fourth column again. The lowest number in the fourth column is 32. We have requirement of 11 and availability 53, so we will allocate this 11 here and subtract it from this 53. So now this column has become 0, so we'll eliminate this also, and we will calculate the penalties again, starting from the first row. We will leave this row 1. Then from the second row, we will leave this column also. So 17 minus 12, again 5, and 22 minus 12, again column 10. Penalties, 22 minus 12, again 10, 28 minus 17, 11, 20 minus 12, 8, and this column will be blank. Now the highest number we get is this 11. So we will use this column, second column. Now in the second column, the lowest number is this 17. So we have requirement of 35 and availability 40. We will allocate this 35 here and subtract it from this 40, and this will become 0, and this column will be eliminated. Now we will not use this column also, so we will calculate this again. This will be blank, and in this we will not take 17 now. We will subtract 12 from 20. 20 minus 12, 8, and 22 minus 12, 10, and in this column we will not take second column. 22 minus 12, 10, we will not take this column, and here 20 minus 12, 8, and we will leave this also. So now we have 10 here and here also, so we will take this 10, the row 3. In the third row, the lowest number is 12. We have 25 requirement and 42 available. We will allocate this 25 here and subtract it from this 42. Now we are left with 17 and only 3 cells, so we will allocate this 5 here. Because this has become 0, we have to eliminate this column, and 17 here. Now this will become 0, this will also become 0, and this will also become 0. We are done with allocation. Now we have to solve. So we multiply 18 and 30, then plus 12 and 5, 12 into 5 plus 17 into 35 plus 22 into 17 plus 12 into 25 and plus 32 into 11. Multiplying these, 540 plus 60 plus 595 plus 374 plus 300 plus 352. By adding all these numbers, we will get 2, 2, 2 and 1. Now by using this method, we are getting transportation cost this. Now you have to, in the third part, what you have to tell is that which method do you think will be suitable to solve this question, northwest corner method or VAM method. Do this part and the fourth part yourself, as I'm not gonna tell you. As you can already see, we are getting less transportation cost by using Vogel's method. So what I think is that this method, VAM method, is better than the northwest corner method.